Let's get into this. DJ Wagner was supposed to be gone by now, but he's still here.
Today's feature isn't a stunning growth story about how a career ended, it's about where it changed. Chapter 1 is for players whose path was supposed to be simple until it wasn't. DJ Wagner's path was as simple as it gets. NBA bloodline, #1 player in the...
I feel like when people are the #1 players in their state, in a region, in the country, the expectations are too high at specific times, especially for guards. I feel like for guards, it's extremely hard to translate to college and to translate to the NBA. But y'all can let me know what y'all think, because I think that's why DJ Wagner is still in college, still trying to figure it out. And when we look back, it shouldn't be like that compared to the player that we used to see.
country, Kentucky, one and done. He literally had one job, but instead of the league opening, the window is starting to close. This isn't the end of his story, but this is where his story is taking a turn in a direction no one saw coming. Where it goes from here are chapters we'll continue to explore, but for now, Chapter 1, DJ Wagner, the curse of staying too long. What happened? Let's talk about it. It's your boy JC Stunning Growth. Let's get it, man.
I really believe staying long might be closing his NBA window. What do I know? I haven't made the league. I don't know anybody in the league, but y'all can let me know what y'all think. I believe staying long in the league in college is detrimental to certain players and their playstyles.
Take a minute to like, subscribe, and comment on who I should do next. DJ Wagner is a 6'3" point guard from Camden, New Jersey, a city where his basketball legacy carries weight. His grandfather, Milt Wagner, was a national champion at Louisville, and his father, DeJuan Wagner, was one of the most electric high school players ever and a top NBA draft pick. So from the start, DJ Wagner wasn't just another prospect. He was the...
I'm not gonna lie. If your grandfather played ball, your dad played ball, you have to play ball. What else is there for you to do? What else can you do? There's nothing for you to do. You have to play basketball. Like, you're forced to play basketball, and you better be good at it. Like, you got two people that can help you. Like, you have to be good.
Continuation of a story people already felt would reach the same heights, if not higher. At Camden High School, DJ embraced that pressure instead of running from it. He didn't chase prep schools or shortcuts. He stayed home, carried his city, and played every game knowing eyes were on him. As a junior, he helped to lead Camden to a state title, and by his senior year, he was the unquestioned face of New Jersey basketball, dropping big numbers, winning championships, and climbing to the top of the national ranks. By the end of it, he was the #1 player in the 2023 class, not because of hype, but because he kept producing in the same environment year after year. Kentucky was the natural next step. The program had become a factory for guards who did exactly what DJ needed to do: come in, play solid, show flashes, and leave. The expectations weren't to dominate, they were to stay on schedule. 1 year, 1 season, 1 clean transition to the league. Everything about DJ Wagner's career had followed the plan perfectly, and that's what made what happened next so unexpected. Stunt #1, no elite level skill.
Whoa. Do we agree that DJ Wagner didn't have not one single elite skill that he could rely on to at least make it to the league? I thought it was his passing and court vision and IQ, but y'all can let me know what y'all think. I don't know. I'm just saying.
This is the part that's uncomfortable to say out loud, but it's the truth.
Definitely uncomfortable to say out loud.
An elite level skill that justified the hype. Ever since he first hit my radar in high school, I couldn't see what he was supposed to hang his hat on at the next level. The production was there, the name was there, the story was there, but the skill that separates real prospects from great high school players just wasn't. A lot of DJ's dominance came from forcing his way to the rim against competition that simply couldn't match his strength or confidence at the time. In high school, that works. In college, it disappears fast. Athletes are bigger, quicker, stronger, and smarter. And when that advantage went away, nothing replaced it. Unpopular opinion, he was never a point guard, and I'll stand on that. Just like his dad wasn't a point guard, DJ was a scoring guard without the instincts or control to run a team. But here's the problem, he wasn't an elite scorer either. No burst, no explosion, no shot creation that scared defenders, no reliable pull-up, and no downhill speed that threatened the defense. He didn't have the mentality of a scorer who needs
This
to
is
score,
uncomfortable
and
to
that
say.
matters more than people think.
Won't lie.
When you strip away the name and the storyline, you're left searching for something special, and that's the issue. He wasn't an elite athlete, he wasn't an elite shooter, he wasn't a high-level playmaker, he wasn't physically overwhelming,
Sheesh.
he wasn't tall enough to compensate, and he wasn't fast enough to separate. There was no one tool that translated upward. Compared to a guy like Scoot Henderson, for example, Scoot had elite power, elite burst, and elite aggression. Even if everything else failed, that foundation still mattered. DJ never had that foundation, polish, poise, and pedigree, but not a weapon. And in the modern NBA pipeline, that's fatal, because when the game speeds up and the defenders get real, you either have something elite to fall back on, or you get exposed. DJ Wagner didn't lose the one-and-done path because of bad luck. He lost it because, first of all, there was nothing elite to carry him through it.
Sheesh.
Stunt number 2, not a reliable enough shooter.
This might be true.
If there was one skill DJ Wagner needed to develop to save the one-and-done path, it was his jump shot. And the numbers so far tell the story more
Y'all gotta let
clearly
me know,
than
chat.
any opinion ever could. As a freshman at Kentucky, DJ shot 29% from 3. For a guard
Sheesh.
trying to convince NBA teams he could survive off the ball, that was a red flag immediately. Not a slump, not a small sample, a full season of defenses daring him to shoot and winning. That
Sheesh.
alone killed any chance of him being viewed as a draftable.
This is crazy to
one-and-done,
really see, because I always wondered where he
NBA
went
guards
wrong.
simply can't be non-shooters unless they're elite at everything else. DJ wasn't. The next year was supposed to be the reset. New environment, new system, and a fresh start at Arkansas. This was the year the jumper had to show not just cosmetic, but real growth. Instead, it barely moved. 30% from 3. 1%
He
better
picked
in a
Brilliant.
make or break year, because who wants to come back for a third year when one and done was the expectation? That's not development, that's stagnation. And for scouts, stagnation is worse than failure, because it tells them the work isn't translating. By the time he entered his junior year, the pressure was obvious. This was the last make or break season, and while the number technically improved to 34%, it still isn't enough to change the conversation. In today's NBA,
I
that's
feel
still
bad,
below the
bro.
line for guards who aren't
I really
elite
do feel
athletes
bad,
or
chat.
creators. DJ is neither.
Oh, I
The
gotta
bigger
bring up
issue is what
something.
those numbers represent.
feel
Defenders
bad.
are still going under screens, coaches are shrinking the floor around him, and
I really
lineups
do
still
feel
suffer
bad 'cause
spacing wise when he
supposed to be
plays.
nice.
The jumper isn't just missing so far halfway through the season, it's not scaring anyone, and when a guard can't force defensive respect, his entire role collapses. This is why the jumper matters so much in DJ's and any modern guard story. It wasn't just a weakness, it was the skill that was supposed to unlock everything else. Without it, he can't play point guard. Without it, he can't play off the ball. Without it, he can't justify minutes, and certainly not an NBA draft pick.
Jeez, bro.
Stunt
Damn.
number 3, falling behind in real time. As DJ Wagner moves
Isn't
through
it
his
obvious?
third season, the most concerning part isn't just that he hasn't taken a leap, it's that he's moving backward in a lot of ways that matter, and this time the numbers back it up. His scoring is down, his minutes are down, his rebounds are down, and his assists are down. Across the board, his impact is smaller now than it was as a freshman, which is the opposite of what a multi-year college guard is supposed to look like, especially
Jeez.
one with the hype he came in with.
Damn.
That matters because year 3 is usually where the
Oh,
separation
they gotta be
happens.
studied,
This is
man.
when
I
older
feel
guards either
bad.
look ready or get exposed. DJ doesn't
feel
look
bad,
ready.
chat.
He looks stuck, and in some areas, he looks worse. What makes
Because it's like at this point, it has to be a mental thing. Because you're good, but you're just regressing. So it's like, I feel bad, man. I really feel bad. Won't even lie.
makes it impossible to ignore is who's standing next to him. Darius Acuff is in the same system with the same coach, running the same offense, and as a freshman, he's doing exactly what DJ was supposed to do 3 years ago. Acuff is averaging 19.6 points and 6.2 assists,
Wow.
shooting 41% from 3, and controlling games with confidence. The contrast is brutal. It's happening in real time, on the same floor, under the same conditions.
Wow.
That comparison is killing DJ's stock because it removes all excuses. Same challenges, same opportunities, different results. This is
They
where the
felt
story
nice, though.
shifts from development to survival. DJ was supposed to be in the league by now, not fighting for relevance in his third year of college. Instead of looking like a rising prospect, he's starting to look like a full 4-year player, the
Damn.
type of guard who has to absolutely explode late just to re-enter the conversation. And that's the hardest part to recover from. Not bad play, not one bad year, but being passed clearly and publicly by the next wave. DJ Wagner still has time, but now time isn't helping him, it's working against him, and that's how growth gets stunted in real time. All in all,
Feel
DJ
bad for Brown,
Wagner
not
still
gonna lie.
has time to turn things around simply because of who he was in high school. That alone will afford him at least one real shot. Just look at Mikey Williams. But to be completely honest, it's not looking great. He's an undersized guard without natural point guard instincts, more of
I
a
really do
scoring
feel
guard
bad. I'm
who
not gonna
doesn't
lie.
score at a high enough level, and that's a tough place to live in today's NBA. Now with a bona fide lottery pick on his team, younger, clearly better, in the same system, he has a lot of ground to make
When
up
they got Malik
with less
Thomas?
faith, less margin, and about a year to prove it. Can he? We'll see. But for now, for these reasons, his growth is being stunted. It's your boy J.
Let's see what comments saying. Wow, saying he gotta go G League. All right, let's see Malik Thomas's stats. Malik Thomas is a guard. 6'5", averaging 15. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. I'm not lying. A cuff is nice. A cuff is literally nice. DJ Wagner averaging 8 points. Damn, I feel bad, man. Malik Thomas is literally, what's the record? 16-5. Okay. Tega Owe. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. What the box score? Gotta see these box scores, man. Show me the box score. A cuff and damn. 0 points, DJ. Damn. Malik Thomas, 16. A cuff, 21. Like, these boys is hooping. Hooping. Damn. I don't even know what to say. Luka Doncic is the worst defender in NBA history. Oh, that might be. Let's see. What do we want to watch next, chat? Charlotte Hornets. Trey Man calls out the NBA's
Will
fakest
you show me
technique.
the last photo